Queen Bee Creations. Thanks for joining me. Again, whether live or catching up on your own time, because life is busy. Life is busy now. So I don't have any big announcements, so nothing major to share with you. I Monday's video was really about paint staining raw wood and giving you a practical application, since I was having to stain 11 stair treads and get them sealed. So I know that I do a lot of it as washes on projects. So the most recent one we did with washes was the rooster. So I think that one was maybe Friday. We did that one with washes. And really, paint staining is using a wash. You're watering down the paint, so it's not opaque, it's more translucent, and you're applying it to raw wood. You're going to be sealing it. But again, for something like stairs, you're going to be sealing it no matter what, even if you used a regular stain. But it opens up a world of possibilities for you in terms of the variety of colors. And trust me, it is so much easier to be able to mix various paints together to get a color that you want than it is to try and mix stains. Plus, if you're looking for wanting to stain something and you want to use a color like a red or a yellow or an orange or a green, paint staining is the way to go. You're not going to be able to get any of those kind of more vibrant colors in a wood stain. So I wanted to show you, I mention it when I'm working on smalls, that I do it on bigger projects, but I wanted to give you an opportunity to be able to see it in action. Today's video was really about starting a little watercolor journal, and we did a little picture together. And it's with the idea that maybe by the end of the book, I will be better than I was at the beginning of the book. No guarantees. Maybe
the same picture.
No, I'm not doing the same picture.
Let's see if they're any better. How will you know?
It's different techniques.
Oh.
So the idea of it is, one, it's on a smaller scale. So you're not sitting there with a big honking page and feeling intimidated with the thought that you had to fill the whole page. Additionally, it's not like I'm creating frameable art. I get that I could cut it out of the book, but we sort of have this inherent sense of wrongness about cutting something out of a book. So it kind of gives us freedom to not feel that we have to be creating art so much as just focusing on techniques and playing. And I think that creating the journal and using it is a way to force me to have to practice doing it more often. We'll see how it goes. It's one of those things that's good in theory. We'll see how it is in practice. But that's my thought, and that's my plan with that. Friday's video, I'm not showing you. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but needless to say, it's super cute. So it was inspired by tiny little wood pieces that a customer gave me as part of a big craft bag. I think she actually dropped off 5 craft bags of things that she was purging from her craft studio, her little craft room. And it led to this. So check it out. It's adorable. I'm really loving it. So that's Friday's video, and it was inspired by Betty Ann and some wood pieces that she had gifted me with, and that's what led to that particular craft and that particular video. So see where I went from those little wood pieces, and we'll take it from there. Okay, we are going to jump right into tonight. So as always, everything I'm going to show you is on the website, queenbeecreationshome.com. There is a tab that says new this week at the top of the page, just to make it easier to find anything that I'm sharing with you here tonight. Next week, I'll empty that out. Everything will be found in their categories, right? So drinkware and drinks, paintings and paintings. But it's just a way right now to quickly be able to find any of the new items that we're just adding. So if you're interested in something, check that out. All right, to start, let's jump right in with things that are taking up space over here. Now, this is a very substantial candlestick. This is a Pottery Barn. I was going to say Bombay Company. Pottery Barn candlestick. So it retailed originally, that's where I need glasses now. It retailed originally for $50. $50 for a candlestick. It's kind of in a dark brownish black wash. Lovely pedestal, got the felted bottom. It's in the shop for $12. So Pottery Barn candlestick for $12. This, and I'm leaving it in the styrofoam because it's got the lid, and it's, if I have to ship it, it's so much better. So easy to ship. Has a little recipe card here, but this is an Irish coffee set that came from Ireland. So kind of cool. The glasses themselves are marked with the kind of like the recipe. So it has, you know, here's your I'm trying to see, the whiskey line, the sugar line, the coffee line, the cream line. So it's got all that. Comes with little pottery, sugar bowl, and creamer. Just a super cute little Irish coffee set, and brand new condition, obviously. And I think this is $14. This picture, I love this. It's just super simple. You can see that it's just lightly tinted, a little bit of a smoky glass finish. It's got this lovely scalloped top on it and the little pedestal. And this guy is $9. I love using things like this as flower vases, right? Rather than just always having a vase, having an assortment of all kinds of different pictures and having them grouped together with florals is just so pretty. However, I have a vase tonight, a big one. This is a mid-century modern open-mouthed fish vase. So it's got some rough matted glazing on it. It's lightly distressed. The turquoise, kind of the powder blue scales on the fish is just super cute. And this guy is $9.50. And because it's taking up space, let's get this big honking bowl. Now it is signed. It looks maybe like it says Andre, but it's kind of this taupey cream speckled glaze, and then lined with the green rim, some blue, and then blue florals. And it's repeated on the inside and outside. Quite a nice size bowl, big enough definitely to be able to use for mixing, but great console bowl, fruit bowl, anything like that. It's $21. Okay, that's heavy. That's heavy to move. That gives my little hand a workout. All right, now I know that I have a number of false-graph pieces in the shop, and that false-graph, certain patterns are particularly popular. I've never seen false-graph do something like these potbelly mugs. So it's a set of four different colors, the black, green, red, and blue. And the four of them in the shop are $18. Online, the cheapest that I found them was $10 US a mug. So super good. And they look, quite honestly, they look brand new. They look pristine. So definitely a good little buy, and just a nice size mug. This is about 16-ounce mug. So that's about right for me. Anything less is just too many trips to make tea. It's like has to have a good size to it to make me happy. All right, this guy is a little Arco something. Let me see if I can read it. Arco Arcarac, France, glass Friggy. Now, you could turn it upside down. You could use it as a big glass butter dish. A lot of people will label it as a butter dish. They're typically called Friggies, and they were used for food storage. You can use it either way, but they're nice because you don't have the plastic and that sort of thing leaching into the food. This is $8.50. I thought that I saw that online. Maybe not. Okay, so it's a good little item. This guy, little crock in the blue and the brown banding. It's got this little decal label on the front. Is actually a lovely French butterbell. So kind of nice in the rustic glazing and patterning. This guy is $9 and just a super cute butterbell. And it's actually a decent size. So, you know, some butterbells are smaller, that this is more conically shaped, and so it doesn't hold as much butter. This one has the straighter side, so it actually holds quite a bit of butter in it. So that's a cutie. Now, these are vintage Imperial Twist Optic Orange, even though I think I call them amber glass, but called orange. Champagne or sherbet glasses. So it's got the definitive twist, it's got the stacked stems, and these are listed on Etsy for $20 for 2 of them. So I'm selling, the listing on my site is for 6 of these for $26. I actually have 7, so I would ship out all 7. But it just, quite honestly, if I say there's 7, then it doesn't sell as well as if it's 6. Because as soon as I say there's 7, people are going, oh, it's not 8. So 7 sounds wrong, but 6 and a bonus one works. I don't get it. It's like some weird marketing something. But really lovely vintage item. They're in pristine condition, which you don't get. There's no chips, no cracks, no flea bites on any of them. So just a nice little find for that one. We've got just a cute little bud vase. Now this is an Ashland bud vase in kind of like a terracotta with the in a matte finish, and then the glaze, the blue glaze. This is for $6. Just kind of a nice, I like the shape of that. It feels good in the hand, actually. All right. So you know I love my little teacups. So these are super cute little 3-footed teacups in cream with a bright gold handle. And the gold handle is in perfect condition. There's no wear on it or anything. But this is the piece that makes these special. One says vodka and one says whiskey. And if you're right-handed, it faces you, so nobody knows that you've got the whiskey cup. So the pair of these are $12, and I just think that they are adorable little cups with the little feet and the gold handle, and then just very whimsical with the vodka or whiskey, and I will never know what you choose to put in it, and that's okay. All right, so these little guys, so covered sugar and creamer, are in great condition. No chips or cracks or crazing, but there is some wear. That there's a little bit of the gold banding that's a little bit worn, a little bit of the gold on the handles that's worn, but they are vintage Nippon. So I'm selling them for $8 because of the wear, but they are worth significantly more. And it's just a really nice little pattern on these. Okay, so these little guys are vintage Japan. Look at these little frog salt and pepper shakers with the blue and yellow dots on them. I did find these little guys online. Where were they? Oh, okay, I didn't write it down on my list. I did find them online for, I think, $10, $12, something like that. I have the little pair for $5. They're just a really cute, whimsical little salt and pepper shaker with their little smiles, each of them holding a little lily pad, and they're just cute. Okay, this guy is $18. It is an Anchor Hawking blue cobalt 2-quart lidded casserole dish, and it is in great shape. So there's no cracks, there's no chips, you know, a little bit of internal to the glass, but it is in great shape. And the lowest I saw it priced anywhere for was $40. So 18 is a good price for that guy. Good deal. This guy, this is a solid because what would it be if I didn't have something cast iron? It seems like I have something cast iron at least every week right now. It's just the way that the finds go, guys. It's not deliberate, but I love cast iron. So this is a very solid cast iron maple leaf hook. And kind of the interesting thing is that the hook is angled. It's not straight on. It's not like it's bent because you couldn't bend this. It was deliberate the way that it was set up. But this is $6.50 for this hook. And it's just lovely.
Pretty close to a door. And it goes singing away from the door.
Yeah. I mean, there's times where just it coming straight, it doesn't make sense. So, all right. So this duck, this particular carved duck with its original paint and stain on it, I'm selling for $14. This is a Can Floyd duck. I could not find it online. And it has 3 very deliberate original holes to it. So this has got some age to it. I know sometimes like the original decoys would have 1 hole in it because that's how they would put it out, like sometimes on a post and that kind of thing in the water. I don't know if there's special meaning behind the 3 and what it was ultimately used for. I didn't have enough time to go down that particular rabbit hole, but he's just kind of cute. And what I like is he's different. He's different than a lot of the other basic duck shapes that you would see or that you would find. Okay, all right. This is one of my favorites from tonight. Is just this little pottery bowl. Now it's signed on the bottom with a signature that I can't read. It's redware, and check out this glazing. So the outside glaze has got a lot of matte glazing and then the occasional, shiny glaze, but it's got those carved leaves and multicolors with a rich kind of slate blue on the inside. It's $9.50 for this particular art pottery piece, but I love that. I love the variation of colors on this and the leaves that are hand painted and the glazing on that. It's just a really cute, special little piece, I think. This little Fitz and Floyd fruit bowl. So just super cute. It's vintage. Definitely clearly labeled Fitz and Floyd, which I know for a lot of people are very collectible. On eBay, this little bowl is selling for $30. In my shop, it is $8 because 30 is kind of crazy. I mean, I think that a Pottery Barn candlestick for $50 is crazy. Right? So $30 for this little teeny bowl would mean I would never want to take it out of my cupboard and use it. But it's super cute and infinitely usable for $8. So in my head, that's part of the difference for me in terms of what gets stored on a shelf somewhere and never taken out. This cute little jam pot, or it could be a little sugar bowl. So it's got the little handles, it's got the little cutout for the spoon, so for sugar or for jam. It's got nesting little birds on the top. This is actually a Royal Worcester from 1983 little jam pot from the Gourmet Oven China collection. This guy is the lowest price I found was $16 for this one. It's $7 in the shop and just super cute. It's got like stalks of wheat coming up and it's got a woven basket weave pattern on it all. So, you know, easily for jam, honey, sugar. I mean, it's a great just little condiment jar, whatever your condiment happens to be. Easily like your chili crunch would be cute. There you go. This little Mexican bowl, this particular one, it's lead free and it is signed and stamped on the back. Just beautiful little designs, nice oval shape, $9, and just a really cute little decorative item. This guy is a Ming tree plate. These are very collectible. On Etsy, they sell for $75 for 2. I have one and it is in great shape. So this is by W.R. Midwinter in Staffordshire, England. This particular pattern is desirable. It's in really good shape. There's no major cracks or crazing or anything. There's a little tiny chip on the underside now, but it's $12 in the shop. So definitely not. What's half of 75? 37 and a half. I can't believe I got there as fast as you did. That was good math. All right. This is the last piece, and he's a little different. So I have this big natural carved wood fish. So check him out. Look at the detail on him. So he is, looks like it was just really lightly whitewashed because down in a lot of the grooves of the scales, there's just a little light white element in there. So you could keep him certainly as is in this light natural. You could easily hemp oil him to darken it slightly. You could stain it. You could paint it. I mean, really, if you buy him, he's yours. You can do what you want. But $15 sits easily down on a tabletop or a counter. And I didn't reconnect it back again. Okay, well, really, I'm going to be signing off now anyway. So as always, any of these items you can pick up on the website, queenbeecreationshome.com. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel. So check out this week's videos, also under the Queen's name. And thanks for tuning in. As always, guys, appreciate you doing it. Appreciate those of you sharing and thumbs upping and liking and all the good stuff. Really helps out the channel. And, I just love you that much more. Thanks, guys. See you next week. Until then, take care.